Potions, scrolls.
Let me double check scrolls real quick.
Since you stopped and you actually bought some stuff from that guy, he kind of directs you towards a magic shop that's in town. Probably like 3 blocks away.
Okay.
Nobel, you may want to remove unconscious from Jason.
I may or I may not.
I
Anything
still-
I fight you with.
Not unconscious.
That'd be the worst curse ever. Yes, there would be a smith. This town has a decent amount of things. They don't have like miners. There's some loggers, but that's about it as far as like resource gathering. Alright, so you're heading there. You guys getting some magic stuff, so we'll do the magic store first.
Mhm.
So you get to the location, and you see the store up ahead. I need Ari, Ferris, Max for all history checks.
Oh, God, okay.
All right, yeah, I remember. This is where we left off right here, seeing this particular individual. And I think Theros was the only one that made the history sheet.
Didn't roll like a nat 20 or something?
I believe so, yeah. We did stop at the magic store, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly where we ended after Theris's nat 20 roll.
Boom. So yeah, you are at the third eye. You essentially made out that this is probably some sort of iteration of a sword. However, not one of the ones you're currently familiar with. Looks much older, basically looked like Burr's, but much more of a well taken care of beard and dressed a bit finer and looks a bit more put together. Hello. What can I do for you?
The others are looking shopping.
Was looking to purchase some potions.
I can help you with that. Anything in particular?
The healing kind.
Potion seller, I am here for your strongest potions.
Are you really?
No, I'm not there.
It's like, pulls out some potions of healing. It's like, I got these, like, you guys look like trustworthy folks. How about, I don't know, 50 gold a potion. Those are 2d4 plus 2 hit points. Standard.
Yeah, that's
It's,
really not, but
we can kind of go up from there. We also have, where'd it go? We got our next size up. He kind of pushes one forward. Is the looks like these are a little bit more. This is going to be about 300 gold a piece.
I remember. Potions are expensive, guys.
And then he whips out the last one, and it's just like this massive potion. Like, this one, because I like you, I'll give you a discount. These run about $27.50 a pop. That's for the 8d4 plus 8.
Yeah, I know. Yep. I'm just gonna
You
purchase
said it
one.
was like a massive thing or potion.
It's just a standard. It's a stronger potion, but it's in a bigger bottle. Superior healing.
I was picturing him like sliding a potion the size of a jug.
It's like one of those wine jugs.
I'll just purchase one healing potion.
All right, so go ahead and mark off 50 gold, and I'll drop
Yep.
this in your inventory.
Got it.
There you go, a healing potion. Anyone else?
How much for a 5th level scroll if you got it?
What you looking for?
Telepathic bond.
Ooh.
Or Rary's telepathic bond, if it's listed as such.
Let's see.
And depending on price, instant summons also, which is a 6th level.
He kind of looks. Scroll. Kind of looks over. He's like, I believe I could whip that up. It's like, it's not cheap.
Before you spend your time, how much to make sure I have enough coin?
About 1,500 gold pieces.
Don't have that much personally. I look around the group. Does anybody want to loan me some money?
That's a cool spell, too.
It would,
Walkie-talkie mode.
yeah, if anybody wants to help kick in for this, you forge a telepathic link amongst up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range, psychically linking each creature to all other creatures for the duration. Creatures with intelligence scores of 2 or less are not affected. Until the spell ends, which is an hour, the targets can communicate telepathically through the bond whether or not they have a common language. The communication is possible over any distance, though it can't extend through other planes of existence. So that could be very helpful for us.
Like something for the group, like a group treasure chest full of platinum pieces.
You have...
I've got 680 gold, so I've got a little over half of it.
You have 2,600 platinum pieces, 108 gold pieces, 15 silver pieces. The copper pieces are with the old one. Not quite the same number anymore, but don't worry. We'll figure that number out eventually. And then whatever is in the inventory. Some of the items are currently hidden within the quiver because we didn't know they're there.
No, that Gronkum still has that quiver.
Oh, that's correct too. He still has the quiver. But yeah, so you do have a lot of money. You also were saving platinum for your scroll because you had one that needed 4,000 platinum. But
to get back home, which we are home.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
To get home. So that scroll will cost 150 platinum pieces. The one that you want right now.
1,500
gold pieces.
Gold pieces,
right?
Yeah.
So I've got 680
platinum pieces. Right? I'm doing my math right?
Yeah, 10 gold to 1 platinum. So
what was the other spell? I'll look that up while you guys are looking.
Well, if it's going to be the same kind of price, I'm not worried about instant summons. That's just one of those that could be useful at some point, but if it's...
I love that spell. I use it too.
Yeah, it's one of those, it's a very situational spell. Could be clutch if the right thing is done, but again, it's very situational.
He kind of just giggles a little bit, and he takes out a little piece of parchment, and he just like moves his hand, and he watches a number appears on it, and he just kind of like nonchalantly slides it to you. You look down. It's like 25,000 gold.
25k for the instant summon spell.
That's how much it is for the instant summon scroll.
No thanks.
He's like, he just nods.
A little
very
rich for my
classy.
blood at the moment.
It's like, not any worries. You look like the kind of people that come across money, well, at least easier than others. Can I get anyone else any potions? Anything else you're looking for?
So were we getting that scroll or not for me?
Scroll?
Out of character, absolutely, I would suggest getting that scroll, but it's not Jason's money. Jason can't say yes or no because Jason wasn't there for any of that. So Bronco would
Yeah,
say
out of
yes.
character. You want to pull from the party?
Do it.
'Kay.
Get a couple extra healing potions.
Mhm.
Then I will grab it.
This would be the place, Max.
Oh,
This is probably, there's not a lot of magic places here. This is like the one place. There's like 2 potion shops. There's like general adventuring. Anything magical is going to be at this place, though.
Gotcha. I'd be there with you guys. Sorry, I was looking up something on the browser, trying to figure something out. That's why I wasn't with you guys.
You were down at the docks. We know you're checking out boats. If you guys want to buy a boat, just let me know.
No. No, I am knowing. I'm tortured to this day by that fucking island. You laugh, but I will never forget that island. Never, ever, ever.
It's okay.
I'll take it to my grave.
AFK for coffee. Be right back.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good. It'll come up again someday too. So we're gonna get that from. So let's. How much platinum are we marking now?
150.
Boop.
It's 24.98. No, 24.52.
All right, and he gets this scroll. Excuse me. That in his inventory.
The vodka's warm. I don't know if I should drink it. Oh, God. Well, only thing I got, so. Oh, well. You laugh, but it's. Yeah. That.
Scroll. Oh, I forgot you had that too. I love going through your guys' inventory sometimes and just seeing random shit like, oh yeah, children's teeth.
My God, God, that.
I don't want to know whose they belong
thought
to.
Death had.
Death did have those, I think.
I just dropped.
No, I
it.
got rid of those.
Oh?
Yeah, somebody picked them up.
Who has
Oh my
children's
God.
teeth?
Where is it? I literally just put this in. Oh, there it is.
Didn't we grind the children's teeth into ink?
The majority of them. Deft had a couple, but I think we used them on a guard. They were, they were from hags. They were enchanted children's teeth that you could dissolve into like tea, and it cast suggestion via tea.
Or jacket.
Oh, the jacket!
I swear to God. I'll destroy the jacket.
It
Talia-
got destroyed.
Talia wants a coat.
That was a good jacket too.
It was.
It was evil.
It was very, yeah.
Evil
Let's
is
go with
subjective.
that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Evil is subjective.
It was
You're
made out
also
of
evil, bitch.
flesh. Was. Well, yeah, kind of still is, but in a different way. All right, so Theris has the scroll. Is anyone else getting potions?
Jasper would like some potions, but he's not there to say anything.
Where are you at, big guy?
He's getting food.
You're at the buffet.
Yeah.
Nice. All your winnings on food. Oof.
Yeah. Covering myself with a fuzzy bag.
You're playing with the fuzzy balls.
All
Fuzzy
the
ball.
buttons.
Oh no.
Kind of just looks around at you guys. It's like, so, I take it you're adventurers?
Might say that.
Already nods.
Sora shrugs.
He kind of like nods and smiles at you. Ah, the new guy. Girl.
Damn.
He gives that look of, yeah.
He kind of understandable. It's like, so where are you off to? I mean, I can make suggestions if I know what type of perils and journey you're going to be on.
Fighting a war.
I would not do that at all, unless you absolutely have to.
We don't have a choice.
It's like, I take it you're from the, and he describes the general area that the wars are happening on. It's like, I've been following it. We don't get a lot of frequent updates out here, but yeah, it seems there's a lot of confusion over what's going on over there. Hopefully, it all works out soon.
You wouldn't happen to have a magic shield, would you?
He looks over at you. Possibly. He goes and kind of looks in. He's like, let me think, and he just kind of like strokes his beard for a second, and let's see what we have. As far as shields go, that's right, they don't get around. They're just fucking armor. Boo. How much you looking to spend?
I don't have a whole lot. I was hoping he had a +1.
A
Has to be
+1. One.
I don't even know how much that is because I was trying to look it up and it says usually it's up to damn interpretation. So I'm just like, hopefully it's cheap enough.
I'm looking. There we go. Hold on. A +1 would run you about persuasion check.
Okay.
Bottomless wineskin.
I actually have a decent modifier in that too. Fair enough.
He looks here. It's like I could part with. He kind of pulls out. It's a fairly decent shield. It looks like it's got enchantment. It's like about 300 gold pieces. It's a +1 shield.
Okay.
Bottomless wineskin, you say? Does it have to be wine?
I'd prefer wine, yes. Could be ale.
He goes, I don't at the moment, but I could commission something if you're interested. Are you going to be back this way soon?
Hopefully not.
Yes, unfortunately, I'm a little bit backed up on orders. A bit behind on help recently.
Good help is hard to find.
Unfortunately.
He goes, however, and he kind of looks, I would like to give you, he just kind of, oh, where did it go? Ah, I've just seen it. Ah, here it is. He pulls a little, like, package that's kind of, like wax paper almost. It's just kind of bundled up. He kind of hands it over to you. Oh, sorry, it's my last one, but, there are 5 of them.
Thank you. Well, how much will this cost? Because
No. These are free. Samples. New
Okay.
products.
There's 5 of these products in here.
There's 5 pieces.
5 pieces. Okay.
So enough. One is enough for one person. So you have 5 of whatever this is.
What
Thank you.
are they?
They are magical fruit chews.
They're magical what now?
What?
Magical fruit chews. Candy.
Did you?
Oh,
Choose. Okay.
So what do they do?
He says, well, let me know what happens,
Do they just?
and I'll
Oh,
document it down for the study. But it should all be beneficial.
what are they?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, what are they supposed to do?
Should make you feel good.
or we'll take one.
Do you like a good berry or
He goes, it's more of like a. He's trying to find a good way to explain it. It's like a super nutritionally packed magical concoction of awesome. So I do warn you though, don't eat it on a full stomach.
Jasper has a full
Would
stomach.
it be good to eat it
things back
just
the
before a
children that
battle?
are like addicted to the
After a
good
battle?
berries?
He goes, I would take these at the start of your day, before you're getting ready to face any types of peril.
Okay then.
They should last about, and he's like, oh god. It lasts for 24 hours.
Jason eats one.
Speaking of perils, do you have anything you'd recommend for walking into a fire wizard's home?
Because most of the advice it seems we're going to be having in this two-way relationship is to not do
Don't
the
do
thing you're
that.
asking me about. However, fire wizards. Unsavory folk, fire wizards. Always lighting stuff on fire.
Sorcerers ain't that much better.
It's not that I don't appreciate it, it's effective, it just lacks a bit of creativity. Not to mention control.
That's cool.
He goes, but I do believe I have a ring of fire resistance if you would be interested.
What do they cost?
Okay, let's roll a persuasion check, Ari. Not bad. For you, 3,000 gold pieces.
Hmm. Perhaps next time then.
It is a cool looking ring
Thank
though.
you, though.
Yes, it is. Second. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully the candy should help. More or less now that you have it, it's effectively a chewable hero's feast, for one.
'Cause
All right. Any more potions? Anything else? Or are we teleporting in?
I sent you a PM.
Nothing that I have the money for.
Taimo is gonna try and get some stuff and make some stuff at the smith.
It was originally from my background of the old character.
Probably not. Well, these guys wouldn't be interested in it too.
Back. Sorry, my friggin' screen went black.
Sorry
about that, anybody watching?
Tanya. What are you wanting to buy at the smith?
I want to see if the smith will actually let me use his forge at all.
We probably don't have enough time to use the forge.
I want to buy a couple ingots of iron.
Alright.
Or maybe even some brass or bronze.
He's like, I do have any. Puts an iron bar on the. It's essentially a workbench. We'll call it his counter. He's like, 1 gold a bar.
I'll take 2 bars of iron.
Okay, so you get 2 iron bars. I'll drop it in the chat.
And you want to happen to know any traders around here or guilds around here that would hold stuff used for mining, would you?
Persuasion check. He kind of looks at you, shrugs.
What'd you say?
You rolled a 4.
Alright. I'm gonna. Is there a potter nearby?
He kind of just thinks about it. And kind of points you in like the general direction of the market district you're just come from.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, Tanya's gonna go to a place that sells small clay stuff.
What are you looking for?
Something round that's like hand size.
You know, Ferris has a jar if you really want to.
Well, I want something like a ball with a hole in the top.
What do I have?
You have the jar from the hag lair.
I do?
You do?
I thought Ari had that.
I know. I was going through. I was like, I always find the most random shit that I forget about. You could get one. You just want one.
I would like 5.
Oh yeah, I guess I do.
That's a
Sealed
lot
magic
to
jar.
carry.
Well,
You're taking a lot of space.
Maybe
You're
2.
quite small.
Okay, maybe 2.
Okay.
I can always hang them off the side of the thing too.
Just call it 2 gold.
Millbill.
Uh-huh.
Before I leave with Ari, can I attempt to haggle the price down by 6 gold? Because that's literally all I'm missing.
For the shield?
The shield, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's like your friends are spending enough money. Yeah.
Okay.
Consider it an investment in your future, lad.
Thank you.
Tanya's just gonna look around for a bit for any guild that might have mining stuff, or might do some foreign trade.
As you begin kind of wandering around more towards where the guild halls are, at this point, Jalal kind of walks up to you and just kind of puts his hand on your shoulder as you walk. And he's like, I would not venture this way alone.
Do you want to come with me?
And he's like, I would not venture this way at all.
Okay.
Goes, we're known to people. Thankfully, not all bad, but best we be about our business and be out as quick as possible.
Okay. I guess Tanya will head back to the meeting place.
He looks at you, Jason. He's like, I don't at the moment, no, unfortunately. All right, so you guys, anyone need to buy anything else, or heading back? And you have that scroll too, Ferris.
Yeah, I saw that one. Thank you.
So you guys head back to the casino, or any last things? Feel it. On to the casino we go. All right, so where are we going to be? We're going to use the gem. That's the goal.
Mm.
I was gonna make a stop by the fortune teller first.
I'm going with her as well.
And does anyone else want the fruit chew?
I'll take one.
Alright, thank you.
Let's see.
How many did you have?
5.
I'll take one.
I ate one. Here. Yeah.
You would not have enough time. You were walking around more than anybody.
Okay.
So let's see. How many people? We have exactly 9, if I recall correct. On the nose.
36. I'm counting 8.
Plus your transporter.
Yes, plus Jalal would be 9.
That. Yep. Oh, ooh. I actually never. I always forget I can do that. I forget you could banish people with plane checks. Controlled banishment. Okay. So you give him the gem?
He's.
You're
gonna stop by the fortune teller.
Sure. So you walk in.
Is
She's
the door
there.
open? Or... Hi. Hopefully, I'm not interrupting or intruding.
Oh, I'm just getting in. Are you here for another reading?
No, I actually wanted to ask you something.
Sure.
You said before that you felt like you had seen me before?
I see a lot of people. You look familiar.
Do you know where or why?
She kind of thinks about it. She rolled a 3. She's like, sorry. I just see a lot of faces, but I don't remember specifically when or where.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm curious if she's able to read a Warforged or not.
I think another one of my friends, though, wants to get his fortune read. If you're ready and amenable.
Sure. You walk in.
Max?
Yeah.
She kind of just looks over at him. Well, There's a first time for everything. So I'll put this one on the house. I just want to see if this even works.
Hmm.
It's gonna be interesting.
We'll be over by the entrance.
She goes ahead, kind of like twists the hand and the door shuts behind you. She goes ahead, begins. You see the crystal ball kind of start glowing like everyone else did. You see kind of movement within it. You kind of look into. Touch it?
Does she motion me to touch it?
No, she's in a trance. She doesn't get to see anything. It's all you.
I'm gonna tap on the crystal ball. Tink, tink, tink.
Tink, tink. And all of a sudden, you're just sitting there as this giant hammer like comes down at you as you duck out of the way, and it slams into the ground, and like part of your leg like freezes up.
What the heck?
You kind of run off to the side. You get a good strike on it. You're not sure if you hit it. You turn back around towards it, and you just get hit with this blast of energy, and it knocks you back like 30 feet. You're just, oh. You look up, and you see... Roll a perception check.
Oh my god, with this, I never noticed anything. Yeah.
You see like a massive metal maybe it's another Warforged, and you just see two bright lights start to emanate, and then your vision fades. Then you wake back up where you were.
I look at the fortune teller like, the hell?
Wow, how was your reading?
It worked, I guess, is the best way I can describe it, but I'm not sure what to make of it.
No. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna walk out holding my head.
Fair enough. All right, so we come out where we need. Actually, no, it's instant, so we can just pop whenever you guys want to leave, unless anyone has anything left to do.
No, I don't have the money for anything else. It's expensive.
You mentioned that, and Jamal's like, looking for a job?
What's the job?
Just kind of looks around. He's like, we'll talk later.
Hopefully not in the middle of the job.
Ready?
All right.
As imagine I might be the only one who maybe even be allowed there. So we can expect probably magical traps, constructs, fire.
Yeah, if you want to pick your spells, now's a good time too.
Okay, all my spells are selected. All 0.
I'm just exporting my map right now.
I'll take the resounding silence as everyone is ready.
Wait, question. Do we have a person that has a diamond for Revivify? Yeah, that thing.
We should.
Do you have a Revivify thing?
Yep.
Okay, so should I take it or no? As a spell, I should say.
Out of character speaking, more than one person with Revivify is not a bad thing.
Because if I die, then we're
In
screwed.
case when Theros was nearly
True. Okay. Let me figure out what I'm taking then and taking off.
So what do we need? We need someone else that knows Revivify?
It never hurts.
Yeah.
Other characters speaking.
Tanya has.
4 people with it is
Tanya has Revivify. She just doesn't have a diamond for it.
because I'm reminded of the situation where Theros was petrified, and what was his name?
Actually, that's
Our druid, Airbus.
that was why Tanya took
He's
Revivify.
also petrified.
That's funny.
But yeah, Tanya needs
When both people.
yeah, Tanya just needs a diamond and she can do it.
Oh,
All right, Joel. Well, I'm not hearing any objections or much of anything, so I guess we're ready.
1 second. Open the map. Move, good move. Easy. Okay. So, you all gather around, you give Jalal the gem.
Yeah, she'll hold it in the palm of her hand, and
you guys also showed him the formula to get here. I believe.
If we're using teleportation circle method, then yeah, if either
Yeah.
Theros or Lee doesn't, Ariel.
Okay.
Is there a circle here?
No, it's on a different plane. All right. So you go ahead and cast. As all of you kind of flash. And then I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw. As you teleport upside down to the top of the ceiling of this room and fall immediately down to the bottom.
And I go for acrobatics because
I don't know,
Can I-
acrobatic.
Be a no.
It's more of a save because you weren't expecting it. It's not something you intended to do.
I use slow fall.
true, but she
You're good.
is proficient with acrobatics and is used to flying.
Yeah,
It
but
would be something
your dexterity will
fairly
tell you if
reactionary
you're
for
paying
her.
attention. That's what the dex roll will tell you.
So
Max,
I reduced the damage by 5 times my monk level.
You're
If there's
fine.
any.
So, this is very interesting.
Kalunk.
Ari and Theris and Tanya all kind of like land on top of each other. Jasper, roll yours too.
Am I there?
It's everybody, yeah.
Oh, you guys.
We teleported. You're shaky, but you don't land on top of everyone else. Max, you just like head first in, like R2D2 style, into the sand. Your legs are sticking out like.
Okay, so confirmation. Who's at the bottom of the pile and who's on top?
You guys kind of just like land and you kind of roll apart. There's a lot of space once you fall down. Other than Max, who kind of fell head first.
Yeah.
So.
At least I wasn't on top of you guys because I would have been hurt. Pain.
It's so heavy.
Oh, God.
Nah.
Buddy.
Ariel, go ahead and pick pick herself up.
There's Jason.
Been waiting for this map.
Come on. Jesper,
Yeah.
Max, and the dirt. Tanya.
So, as Max pulls himself out if he can.
Athletics check.
Oh.
Actually, I'm going to bring up Arabac too.
Jesus. My rolls tonight are good, yes. Damn.
You'll pull through when the moment counts. I believe in you.
I don't know. It's not gonna work. This is bad, man. This is bad. Yeah.
Also, now Max's fortune. What do we think? Think it was Gronkum and members of the Winter Court, or do we think it was
Nope.
DB and Max battling it out?
That second one.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree on that.
Wait. What'd you say?
DB and Max battling it out, or DB and MB.
I don't know who the fuck they are, but okay.
Well, you're MB or Max.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So you know who at least one of the members of the party.
Yeah.
DB is spoiler territory.
Uh-oh, party foul.
You are unable to get out of the sand.
Jason looks around.
I start waving one of my arms.
Sorry.
Will help.
Oh, everybody can roll a perception check, and he can once he gets out.
I'd pull you out, but I'm angry at you for some reason.
Can Tanya just pull? Can Tanya pull the robot out?
I doubt it.
Killed me in a dream.
Oh,
Nice one, Ari.
That's an outlaw.
I did.
So I'll help the Warforged out.
I say, with that athletics, was Tanya able to pull the Warforged out?
You guys are able to get him out. That's fair.
Thank you.
As you guys roll a perception check, this appears to be some sort of training room.
Rolling a lot of sixes. I'm really confused.
Familiar?
Yeah, you've seen a familiar vision of this before. You've seen deft training. Many things. Close enough.
Let's go with the surprise dice.
There's also doors. I just forgot to draw them in, I realized earlier. There's a door here. There's a door here. Here.
Is she able to identify which one Deft was at during that vision, or?
Hold on 1 second.
We're back in a damn arena. We having flashbacks here.
It didn't crash your computer, though.
I'm talking about the character having flashbacks.
Oh, there you go.
I don't want to move in this tower.
You also see a door coming from between those two dragon heads up on the wall at the north. When was that ever a bad thing?
Fire shoots out and we all die.
And then you see a giant, massive metal. Wrong icon. Oh. Last one. A giant gate on the southern end. The other thing you noticed, this training room, this pit looked completely dusty. Other than looks like there's one singular set of footprints that kind of lead north. But other than that, the air is dusty. There's like a fine layer of dust on absolutely everything in this room.
I'm gonna go over to Ari and ask her. We're here to talk, right?
I hope so.
Just a single set of footprints that lead north,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of the dust is undisturbed.
Yeah, it looks like no one's been here in a while.
I'm gonna get my shield out, believe my sword sheath, and I'm gonna walk north.
Do we want to check the other?
Does she recognize the spot Deft was in her vision? Or at least where he went?
No, it was just they were training in this room.
Or does... Okay, but he walked over to somewhere and pulled out an orb, if I recall correctly.
Roll a history check. That's a pretty specific memory, so I'll give you a history on that one. Sure. Just roll with advantage. Why not?
Okay.
It's also a D12. No,
It's either a 12 or it's a 12. Yeah, it was a D20.
It was one of these doors in here. You're fairly certain, but you're not sure which one.
Can I do something?
Sure.
I'd like to summon Henry.
What's a Henry?
So you go and you throw the statue out.
Mm-hmm.
And you get your... It's a mastiff, I believe, right?
Yes, but for flavor, he looks like a Doberman.
Sure. Let me just get him out of here. Henry.
And I'm just gonna tell him to stay alert, keep an eye out for any immediate danger.
Why did he not spawn? Where are you, Henry?
It's my boy.
He's my boy, Blue.
Nice. Henry has 7 hit points.
It's in the arena didn't look dusty, correct?
Say that one more time.
I assume when she saw it in her vision, the arena looked probably clean.
Yeah. Torches lit, completely clean. This is dark and dusty. You watch as Leah throws down a little statue, and you watch as a Doberman materializes in a puff of smoke.
Jasper runs over.
Turns around to Leah and says in a language, let's see. If you speak Elvish, it's like, oh, Lady Leah, it has been so long. I am so happy to see you. And you see the tail wagging, the little nub.
Yes, hello, Henry.
What may I do for you, my lady?
If you would be a dear and keep an eye out for any danger, that would be just so helpful.
He just kind of sniffs around.
Discord? Yeah. Do they go to the Discord?
Actually, that's a good question. Perception. But dog is talking Elvish. You watch as Henry just kind of sniffs about the room. He's like, this room smells sour.
Like sweat, I suppose.
No, all of this powder.
Why would
Kinda
isn't
like-
it just dust?
Oh no, this is not dust at all.
Check out, by the way.
It tastes very sour.
Jasper touches it and tastes it.
Oh no.
I would ask for everyone to
The
please
dog is
step off the
speaking
dust.
Elvish.
Yeah, okay.
Do we
It
hear the
doesn't-
dog?
It tastes sour if you speak Elvish.
No, I didn't speak Spanish, so I didn't hear that. But he is like, oh, we're pulling pets out now, and I grab a fuzzy ball and I roll it on the ground.
Okay. Hold on.
He's not a pet. Henry is my esteemed associate.
Who has Saphira?
Ari,
Alright, probably.
go ahead and roll a d8. You watching it throws it out, just this little rat's like. Henry kind of like eyeballs the rat.
Whitgard. He runs up my arm and snuggles my face. Pull him away.
Yeah,
Damn
the
it,
dust
man! You've
is
been drinking again,
kind
haven't
of everywhere.
Then I suppose we should perhaps get a move on. I don't know if I like this.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, Henry says it's sour.
Sour?
Now I taste it.
It's very sour.
Which implies it might be a chemical. Which implies it might explode.
I taste it again.
Sour.
Milk can be sour and it doesn't
Please
explode.
stop.
He's like licking the Cheeto dust off each finger, like. Second finger.
Head north and
I
follow
like
the
sour
tracks.
things.
I suppose that's a good idea.
Now, where we're standing, is it sandy?
You're in a sand pit. It's not like deep sand, but it's a sand pit.
I'm gonna reach down. Does it feel like hard granular like sand, or does it feel like powder?
It's
Like
soft
pack
sand.
stand.
It's packed like underneath it, but like there's a fine powdery layer on the top, like probably a good inch or two.
You say powdery layer. Does it feel like powder or hard granules, like sand? I'm just trying to figure. Is this like sulfur dust, or is this actual sand?
Oh no, the sand is sand. There's just other dust in general all over this room that apparently may not be dust.
Is it part of our area, like always on fire?
And these 8
Not really.
things are pillars, correct?
Yeah.
No, Val, that's really sick what we're walking in, I'm assuming.
That's a gravel pit.
Huge.
So are we not going to check these side doors?
There's a set of tracks. There's one set of tracks that lead north.
Where do they lead
With
from?
this fine, those are other doors, but there's no tracks that lead to those doors.
Yet.
Through the fine layer of dust that surrounds everything in this room, and one set of tracks.
As I
The
reach the
trunk side belongs to.
What you guys want to do?
I'm
As-
peeking behind this pillar.
as I reach the door, I'm gonna look back and say, I guess I'm gonna knock.
I'm watching this door by me.
Okay. So you go and knock on the door?
Yep, I knock on it.
You wait for a second. Nothing.
Fucking
Maybe
drawblank on the
nobody's
guy's
home?
name. What's the guy's name? I'm having a fucking brain fart right now. I'm just.
Satesh?
Satesh, thank you.
Jason opens the door.
Okay. I'll be in
Get
right
up
behind
the
him.
door. Door's locked.
Oh, shit.
You tried though, because they remembered all the lessons from our prior doors.
Hmm.
We pushed and pulled.
I'm gonna look at the dragon's head. Is there anything around it, or how lifelike does it look?
You've seen dragons in your time. Roll a history check. Or an investigation check, we'll say.
Either one, it's a -1. So, it is what it is.
Oh my god.
Drink
Oh.
for me.
Those are actual red dragon heads.
Oh.
Now the real question is, do they look familiar?
No. They look like they're
Okay.
probably much older.
I'm going to go in front of the one on the right. And...
It's like up on the wall, like...
Oh, how high is it?
It's probably like 8 feet up.
Oh, I thought it was like ground level. Like, shit.
It's kind of a domed thing. At the very center, it's like 30 feet tall.
Okay.
So where you currently are is like 10.
I remember seeing this place in the vision the fortune teller showed me. I don't remember which room it was, but I saw Daft go into one of the other rooms. I think we should check one of the side doors.
I think that's a good idea. Perhaps we let Max play around here and actually no, it's a bad idea. We shouldn't split the party. It's a terrible idea. Let's go together.
All right, let's split the party.
Jalal's gonna cast Mage Armor.
I've also casted Mage Armor.
We learned this during our PvP battle. Never underestimate casting your Mage Armor.
I'm talking to the dragon heads. This is going to end so well if they are technically alive.
We do have Speak with Dead. I'm just saying.
I was more thinking along the lines of that beholder statue kind of alive.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Do you have any more ground beef?
No, I do not.
I do.
Mm-hmm. But if they don't respond, I'm
beef
going to
like
shrug.
So you just speak to the dragon?
In common, yeah, because I don't speak Draconic. Sadly.
What do you say to it? Oh, you hate your
chat. Yeah, I typed in chat.
Nope, no response. There's
any movement, any eye twitches. I don't fucking know.
What can you detect with the primeval awareness, Jason? No, not with the dragons.
Oh, this begs the question. I'm gonna cast Divine Sense. I forgot I had that.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Aberrations, celestials, fae, fiends, undead. You detect none of those things, other than your party members that fall in those categories.
So I guess that wouldn't be undead.
Which party members would those be?
I don't believe you have anyone. However, Tanya always gives off like a adorable evil vibe. Alright, so what are we doing?
I imagine Sora and Martin give off a very faint fiend one, but...
Which one are we doing? We doing 2 doors, 1 door? What are we doing? Or you could go to
one
the
door
south.
at a time.
Jasper, over here.
Oh, my bad. What are we doing? I was over there.
We're going through these doors.
What's behind door number 1?
Let's wait for Max Jason.
That's my last attempt at talking with the dragons. If nothing, like no eye twitches or anything happens, I'm just gonna walk. Yeah.
I get pushed out of the way.
Alright, you talk to them for a second. Alright, what are you guys doing? Well, he's talking to that. What are you guys doing?
I'm knocking on the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Maybe they're asleep.
Let's wait for the other two to catch up.
Eventually they give up. Or I don't know what Grunkham's doing, but Max gives up.
And they don't do anything after I talk the second time.
No.
Okay. Oh well.
Right.
I figured it'd be something fancy, like I don't know, something. I'm gonna walk down here.
I try to open the door.
Click! Boom!
Did I back
The
up far enough?
entire room ignites in flames.
Oh. Yeah.
This is a
Uh-oh.
familiar feeling.
Saving throw?
Hold on 1 second. I'm looking at my
Apparently,
map.
it's such a powerful explosion. I've lost connection.
That's called cheating.
Sounds about right.
Let's see.
Yeah.
We always forget to check for traps.
Me? We have a rogue. Is Tanya
Not
considered a
Friends
rogue?
for long.
Not anymore.
Let's see.
Please say dexterity saving throw.
It's a dex save. Sure.
Thank God. Is it half on success?
Hold on 1 second. DC 20 dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, fair.
Is it a half on success though?
Boy.
Sure.
Is it magical?
It is non-magical.
Well, I have another question then, real quick. Since it's technically the whole room, would my shield master come into effect? I wanted to say yes, but I'm being fair about it.
Probably not on this one, because basically the entire room just...
Okay.
Unless you could, like, position you... Where are you at? Hold on. You can position yourself against, like, a column in the wall and try to do it.
I'm sure.
Do we have a +3 from Max?
Depending where he goes.
Only
you're all
be
locked.
10 feet of them.
I would probably be up against the column, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, right here.
Ooh, hey, I get a +3 from him. It doesn't matter.
Wait, is it +3 or +4?
+4.
He took an extra charisma.
Yeah, +4.
I'm just out of range.
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I would have passed.
Oh no. I failed too.
With my +8, I
That's
still...
2 drinks. I never drank the first one.
And Tanya rolled a nat 20 right after you.
God damn it, it's 3 drinks. Oh, the feels.
Was anybody nearby that was 4 away from passing?
Yes.
Way, yes,
This
Leah.
vodka smells strong. Oh.
Jamal failed by 1. I think Leah failed by 4. 3. She needs 4.
Jason failed by 3.
Tanya, help
Jason
me.
failed by 3.
Cheers.
I assume Henry is dead.
Henry has converted back to his totem form.
Okay. Let's look him up.
Now for the fun part.
Oh, that strong.
Woo! Except Jason failed by what? 3? 4?
3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There you go. Jason passes then.
You guys take 31 points of fire damage because I rolled for shit.
Oh, God.
Still ouch.
Fire damage, you say?
So Jalal takes 31 points. And so 31 points of base damage. If you pass the save, you take 15. Ari, I think you go down to 7. Aren't you like...
No, I failed to save. Unless the 7 somehow passes.
No.
But yeah, I'd take...
So go ahead and apply your own, because everyone... Lots of you have weird resistances.
I take 15.
Drunken, you pass then.
Bro,
So
that's
you-
like 3
you
drinks straight
you
in a
take
row.
half. So the dust is no longer visible in this room. And the door is locked.
How about the other doors?
Tanya's gonna go up to the door.
Okay, wait, no. Let me do the traps.
Tanya.
I'm gonna detect magic.
Hold on. Don't move. You stay right where you are. Tanya,
Look for a trap.
before you cast Detect Magic, you start moving forward and your foot doesn't move. I need everyone to roll initiative.
If this is a.
Can I not
should've
play
stayed
tonight,
on the
guys?
boat. I should have stayed on the boat.
What? I'm going last? That's
Alright,
crazy.
kind of standing there behind Jasper with kind of that slightly annoyed, little bits of smoke coming off of her. How's the connection? Oh, there we go. Reconnect us.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to show I was drinking every drink, and I'm just like, oh, this thing is strong.
It's okay, you turn down for the shots.
I just got one more shot to take.
Yeah.
I think I get to go first.
Potentially. You don't know though, because the other ones are not creatures.
I don't know. Let's maybe do a recount. I'm pretty sure if we add ours up, we might be to 29.
A hand? Oh, there's so many.
Those
Let me
crawling
give you a
claws.
hand.
There's so many.
You plus 13. Jesus.
Hello there. Okay, last
Jason
one.
likes going first.
Listen,
Why is there a 20-foot circle around us?
Can not be fireball.
Why is there not a 20-foot circle around us?
Jason, you
What are the
watch
things?
as sand begins to lift up out of the ground as these giant arms and hands of sand materialize.
Okay, gonna swing a sword at the one directly in front of me.
You swing a sword, go straight through it.
Sandman.
Okay.
In water.
Um.
3 shots. Ooh.
So second attack also.
Yeah. Well, did that hit or miss? Or...
It hit. It connected, but it just passed through the sand. Doesn't seem to have phased it.
Okay, so it's just like an arm reaching up with a hand on the end of it?
It's an arm of sand with a hand on it.
Okay. Swing again, I guess?
Another swing. Same effect.
The powder was baking soda. This is arms and sander.
Boo. Boo.
What else do you want to do?
I guess move away from them?
Fair enough. Which way are you moving?
Towards the gravel, away from them?
Okay, so you're going to go like here first.
Yeah.
This one is going to attempt to grab you. Go ahead and roll an athletics or acrobatics check, please. That is a 19. Oh! You watch this hand of sand like goes to grab it. You just like do this front flip with a pivot over that, and the other hand and just kind of land where you are. No problem.
Why do you do this, Gronkum? I just put a cap on the vodka.
I love that.
That was live.
I can tell. All right, so that one is also going to try to... Actually, so you flip. Maybe there you went up. So 2 of them are going to try. First one, roll acrobatic or athletics, acrobatics, whichever one you want. This is for one of them. As you continue past, this one does manage to grab you. So it's currently grasped onto your torso. It's currently restrained. Boop. Bonus action? Yeah, Nate?
I was thinking, no.
Oh, did you apply your fire damage too? You took 15?
Yeah. I had the chew. I had 15 exactly, and the
10 hit points.
temporary hit points.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I forgot you had the 10-page piece.
I'm gonna fly up 15 feet.
Alright, so as you attempt to fly up, the one to your north is going to attempt to grab you first. That is a 10. Go ahead, roll action. The one to your east. Natural 1. Roll yours. As long as you don't roll a 1, you're fine.
2 more shots.
And the one below it. Natural 19 plus 827. This one grabs onto you.
So, Jay, you don't need to take a shot with every
Oh no.
1 or
It
20.
has to happen. It has to happen.
You are also restrained.
Your kidneys disagree.
I don't drink very often, so that's fine.
Can I blast? Can I blast it with Ray of Frost?
It's a disadvantage because you are within 5 feet of it, but you can do so.
It's not actually letting me select it.
Just roll in chat. Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
You kind of just like unleash the Ray of Frost, and it kind of freezes some of the sand, and more sand just kind of goes around it. No effect. I found new ways to challenge you when I take hit points out of the equation.
If we use fire, it turns to glass.
Maybe.
Make sure everyone's okay.
Perception check.
Noticing the. Did nobody move it?
It almost landed on the one.
It almost did.
You look around just very quickly. You see Tanya being held by one of these hands. You do see the hands popping out of the ground, but you only currently see Tanya being held. You gather it's some sort of like defensive measure that probably got set off when the room exploded.
Yeah. Hands of sand, huh?
Yeah, and they're pretty sizable hands too. Even Jason is currently like grappled around the torso, like with the entire hand.
Yeah,
His
but
ribs.
I don't think she can see Jason.
No,
from the
but just for
position.
size perspective.
Yeah.
Tanya, you just see like Tanya's little head popping out the top.
Let's see. R is going to fly up. Everyone out. It's sand. And which one has her grappled? Is it the bottom one?
The one with the arrow connected to her, yeah.
Yep.
And what do you do?
See if the glass idea works. She's gonna throw a fireball.
Firebolt? Alright, go ahead and roll an attack in chat. Okay, just roll damage in chat. you kind of watch as it explodes into the side of it, and more sand just kind of creeps up and takes its place. You get the feeling you potentially could have at least broken the hold on it, but you didn't do quite enough damage.
Did the fire look to be more effective or less, or equal effective to the frozen portion?
So far, just from what you've seen, it seems to be slightly more effective. But time will tell.
Yeah. She's gonna. That's a turn for now.
Leah.
Okay. If I take a step back, is it gonna try and grapple me?
No, you're like just out of its range.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back.
Mhm.
Do I have a read on both Jason and Tanya?
Perception check.
Perception.
You do not currently see Jason because he's blocked by the column, and you rolled lower.
Okay.
But you'd also recognize that you don't see him.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Bigby's hand.
Oh.
And we are gonna play some rock, paper, scissors.
Oh God.
Rock, paper, scissors, force hand.
Yes. So I don't know if this is a thing the hand specifically says it can do, but I'd like to tug of war Tanya away from the other hand.
I'll allow it. I will totally allow it.
Oh, she gets the upper half. The other hands get the lower half.
If I crush you like a grape, that is my bad.
Yeah, shit happens.
Don't lie, Def. You just want to add another one of my characters to your list.
You're not wrong.
All right, so this is Bigby's hand.
Why is the Bigby's hand labeled as trap?
Thank you.
Crap. It's like the token they label it as.
Okay, so.
And I only have so many hands I can use. Hold on, we'll find another hand. Where's a good hand?
Great.
Which is an H. All right, so it's athletics check,
Okay.
which I believe is a +8.
Yeah. Just do. Oh wait. How do I roll? Oh, I'll just do an attack.
That is a 26.
Just barely. Okay.
As you watch the one on the other side just kind of like starts to hold on as well, supporting the other hand.
Oh.
Poor Tanya. Rip.
Wait, so this would give
Literally.
We're arm wrestling over Tanya.
Action. Any more movement bonus?
No, that's it. Actually, wait. Bonus. I'm gonna activate thought form. Boop.
So I'm gonna
Boop.
do that with my
Okay.
Glow stick.
Max.
Well, shit.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative. Hello. Oopsie.
Wait.
I rolled. Nope. I rolled an 8. I'm good.
Okay. First I'm going to take. Oh. I'm going to draw my sword. Cast to attack with after drawing. I don't remember.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to target the hand.
Okay.
That is currently holding Tanya.
Okay.
The one to her bottom, basically.
Roll an attack roll.
Yep. Boom.
Passes through.
Even with a magic subtype damage?
Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Oh, shit. I got nothing. At that, I'm like, oh, that's not good. I'm going to try and back up. Hopefully winning this attempted grapple from this guy.
That one won't try to grab you.
Yep.
So that's a 22.
Well, snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
You are grappled.
Yes, I am. And that is my turn, I guess. I don't think I can do anything else. Nothing else I can really do. Yep.
Okie dokie. Jasper!
Is the hand still holding on to Tanya?
Yes, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna go up behind Bigsby, grab Bigsby's hand. I'm gonna try and pull them all off.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage.
Digby's hand grabs Jasper.
It's a 27 for the hands. Oh.
That's rough.
Give us our kid! If they had mouse, they'd tell you no. They just don't have any. That's one of your attacks.
One attack. Can I do it again?
Yeah. Pooh!
Roll it again.
Ooh.
Closer. Try one more big.
As you pull, pop, pop, pop.
Well, that one might. Now those. What you guys don't realize is those pops are actually my shoulder being pulled over the top.
Tanya's head is gone. So we pulled them off.
Yep.
Right. And high five the hand.
Gives you a high five.
It's my turn.
All right. Oh shit, it's my turn.
Movement wise, I will move in front of Tanya, the edge of the sand, push it behind me.
Fair.
And then that'll end my turn.
What to do, what to do, what to do. Oh shit, I don't have that. Yeah. Oh.
I'll be right back. I use restroom.
That's 1, 2, 3. They try to grab you. There's one they'll try to grab him. He's going to move down here. 15 plus 8. That's not good. He's grappled also. Gosh darn it. We are going to cast. Oh, I do have it. Whoops. He's going to burn a second level spell and cast Misty Step. Zzz. Breaks the grapple. And he'll move right here. Bigsy's hand already goes. Sora!
Oh, do I notice what's going on back there?
Roll a perception check, but more or less, yeah. Yep. You get the general gist of what's going on.
I would like to also roll above 10 night. Let's see. Jasper was grabbed, or not Jasper, Max.
Currently, Max is grappled. He escaped his... Yeah, Max is who you'd see right now.
Need to double check the wording of something. Okay, each creature of my choice. Okay. Because that's a 10-foot, 8 feet around me. C5. There. Yep. I'm just going to spend a key point and activate my arms of the astral self.
Okie dokie.
Each enemy creature within 10 feet of me makes a dexterity saving throw. That's 15, damn it. So these two.
Okay. So it just hits them because they're just sand.
Okay.
How much damage does it do?
Force damage equal to 2 rolls on my martial arts dice, so D8.
Go for it.
And I don't know how to get those actually used in my inventory. Equip. There we go. Still not.
It's each creature within 10 feet of you?
Each creature of my choice.
I don't know. That big hand looks pretty shifty.
You could also get these two if you wanted.
Hmm?
You could also get these two if you wanted.
What do? Ten feet of me.
The other two.
So do I ignore the box?
It says it does a 10-foot square within 10 feet of your location, or what does it say?
So each creature of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, so it would be...
Yes, it's just anyone within 10 feet of you, not within a 10 cube center, or 10 foot cube center.
Anyone within that range.
Okay. So my martial arts die disappeared, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, and have hit points anyway, so just, what is it, a D8 or a D6?
It's 2d8 plus 5, so let's do this. Force damage.
You watch as they kind of like fall to pieces, but they barely just kind of hang on. 1 damage off.
Son of a bitch.
But the one that it does have max does let him go.
Okay.
You are no longer.
I was just told that when I was in the hallway. So I'm sorry, guys. I gotta bounce. I have to get up early and get a COVID shot, I guess. I was just told about this. My grandma forgot, and she just fucking told me.
Okay.
It's all good.
So,
Good night, man.
Sorry, guys.
You are free.
Yeah, she apparently got me a early thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. She just...
No worries.
Yeah, she schedules appointments, doesn't tell me.
It's all
Anyways,
good.
see you guys. Enjoy. I'll leave my character in Death's hands, and I will probably die by tonight's end.
That is a bad idea. Have a good night, man.
Yeah. See you, everyone.
Alright, he's free though. And that's my action and bonus action, so end my turn.
There's.
Okay, so what all have I witnessed that did not work against them?
Roll perception check. Pretty fair. You've watched people attack these arms, It doesn't really seem to do much. You've seen some explosions and things like force damage potentially break grapples, but you're not sure these don't look like creatures. Like, these are just sand being controlled by some sort of magic, it would seem. Something is giving them life.
But they're not. Nobody's destroyed one yet.
Nope. You've seen one kind of been like blasted to an extent to where like it let max go, but then it reformed.
Give me just a second here. I'm looking through my spells. Do I have any idea what kind of magic could do this? What kind of power, basically?
Roll an Arcana check. Oh, that one. I mean, there could be many different kinds. You're not sure. Nothing comes immediately to mind.
I'm going to try to get center mass and cast Dispel Magic.
All right. Which one? Or what are you casting on?
I don't. I'm trying to see, like, do I have to target one specific one? I'm just trying to get, like, this big, closest to the center where most of them are at. I don't know if this is an area effect or if it. Do I have an idea that it would only affect one?
Let's see. At this point, you wouldn't. But just pick where you would. Where you kind of picking?
Hang on, let me draw. You know, towards the middle of where they're all at, seeing if maybe a spell is originated from that area, giving them life, or whatever area I could cover.
The one on the westernmost side dissipates and falls down. The other two seem unaffected. And then you see
with the right, because it's just
one
spell.
One reform over here. But you did displace the one that was there.
But it's come back now.
But not where it was.
That's a waste of a third level spell.
Top of the round. Jason. It's a very rude hand.
Need the bird.
Going to attempt to get away from it.
Roll an athletics or acrobatics check. It rolled a 13. You escape. You are no longer grappled.
How about in the future, before we attempt to open any doors, you let me cast find traps?
Before you do leave, though, Jason, two of them do try to grab you again. First one I'm going to assume fails, so roll 2.
Oh, I got a +5.
So that one's good. Roll another one. You're fine. You can go back to where you were. Boop.
Agreed.
I think if we stick the gravel and out of their reach, we should be okay for now.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? DNA? Jamal. He's going to kind of knock on this door. Actually, hold on.
Is that the door that exploded?
Mm-hmm.
The door itself is fine.
Oh,
With all the powder in the room that's exploding.
He kind of stops, looks at it for a second. Continues and cast knock. All right. That door opens. And move inside. This way! There's the duck right there. Deft! What do you want him to do?
Step forward.
Max is gonna disengage
Oh, there you go.
and take a step back.
5.
He follows the nice blue man.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then that room explodes.
And then the suit of armor comes alive and chops his head off.
Yeah, I was going to say, the animated armors.
That ends his turn. All right.
Well. I suppose Ari's going to fly back down. That's her 30. And she's going to ready a firebolt to throw at the next hand that tries to grab someone.
Tanya. I believe Jasper sat on top of you. It's Tanya. You just sat on top of her.
I'm gonna lift him off of me.
Roll an athletic check. It doesn't go well. But you push your way up.
I guess I'm gonna head towards the room.
Are you disengaging or no?
Oh wait, that's right. We have to get. You know what? Yeah, I'll disengage.
All right. So you're free to move without being grabbed. Get movement and bonus. Perfect. You are also not restrained. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look at my big hand. That was probably a little overkill. And I walk away.
You make your hand do anything?
The
I want to arm
hand.
wrestle it now.
Do you want him to like thumb more the other hand to distract them?
Absolutely.
Sure.
I'm gonna take the stock options and 2 loans so that I can afford.
Sure.
Disengage.
Fair.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let me double check something. Yep. 35, 40, 45, 50. Now I'm safe. Hopefully.
I think your sand already had its go. Jasper.
If I attack once, can I disengage with my bonus attacks?
That needs a whole action.
No, disengage isn't.
What I thought. Disengage. Follow.
Okay. So you have 30 feet. Brings us to. Are you doing any bonus actions or nay? And that brings us to Mr. Stairs.
Is the hand the only thing in melee right now?
It appears so, yeah.
And everybody else is running into the room.
Ari's holding a firebolt. Jason has not had a chance to move since he escaped and got to where he is.
Okay, I'll move. There's my 30.
Alrighty. Top of the round. Jason.
Jason walks into the room and casts Find Traps.
What's the distance on Find Traps?
120 feet.
Let's see. In 120 feet.
It's line of sight and don't learn the exact location.
You just started this one. I'm just looking at notes as far as where there may be anything, if anything. From what you currently can tell, there's not any additional traps that you can sense.
Well, it seems as there was only the one trap, the hands and the fireball. So we should be good for now, at least within 120 feet of where I'm standing.
So we managed to open the only trap door, huh?
Pretty much.
First,
There must be something important in here.
and then I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around.
Roll an investigation check.
Looks like a bedroom.
Okay.
Since Max left, now you have to drink.
I don't have anything to drink. I'll drink in Arizona. How about that?
Scout.
There you go.
Press the first again.
Oh, it's warm.
Chug, chug, chug.
Got no idea.
Okay. That's it.
Darn.
Alright.
Alright.
You see the hand
So
like
go
putting
ahead
off
and
feathers?
Back up.
You shut the door behind you?
Did you have your hand come in here as well, or?
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
Do we need a big hand in here?
Instead of the device.
He only lasts for a minute.
I believe we're going to take our time in this room, aren't we? We probably should not close that door. Just in case.
No. How tall is this room?
This room, it's like 8 feet tall.
Okay.
Ari, roll a perception check. You
should
are
know better.
watching these hands, kind of as everything's moving, because they're also moving during these times. These hands are extending towards the door. So like the hand that's here, like that hand is like slowly extending out to grab you.
They're coming after us.
Are they reaching or are they moving?
Like they're
Looks like
extending
they're
with sand.
reaching, but they have a big pool of sand to pull from.
They're all connected to the sand, but they are stretching. On your turn.
That's what I meant on my turn, obviously.
Just leaving the door open. I cast all the fireballs.
I tossed the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Are they even reaching over the spot that theirs cast Dispel Magic?
Yeah, it's just a one-time boom. He dispelled one of the hands. In fact, that hand. It's like here now. What you doing, Ari?
She's going to cast create bonfire.
Okay.
Leah, is there any magic on this door?
Considering it was
I
trapped,
believe
probably.
He left.
I
It's
will
not trapped anymore.
take a look.
So wait till your turn. Still in combat now. Jasper.
Yeah. Is that a bed over there?
That is a pretty fancy big bed.
Considering what you said the ceiling is only 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
So I am slightly ducked in this room. It's very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Just over 8 foot. And I'm gonna go and lay down on the bed.
Comfy.
Nothing happens.
No.
You don't fit on the bed.
He does. It's a very large bed.
Oh.
You lay down on the bed, roll a perception check. You look over on the nightstand. What do you say? There's one next to you. There's a skull staring back at you.
Pick up the skull. Looks cool.
You
What do I
touch
do?
the skull?
Should I not?
Up to you.
Who's looking at me?
Just sitting there on the dresser.
Put my hands in through it, fingers poking out through the eyes, pretending to talk with it.
You put your fingers in. Roll a D100. Oh no. Do you mind?
What?
Is it out loud or in my head?
No, this is out loud.
I freak. I still was going to. I freak out.
You see Jasper flailing around with this skull on his hand?
Did it? Does it have the jaw connected to it?
Yep.
Is the jaw talking?
Yep. While your fingers are stuck in its eye sockets.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh!
Yeah, it's like under my hand. I pull it off.
Boop.
Who the hell are you?
All right, that's your 6 seconds. So. Brings us to There's.
So no hands are coming in.
They're stretching. They're not there yet, though. I made a bonfire in front of the door.
I'm going to move to there, and I'm going to hold action to cast Word of Radiance if any of them come pouring in.
Okay. Sure. What you want to do? Slumber.
Oh, sorry. Was I muted?
I think so.
Damn it. Okay. So there. Why don't we just close the door?
Because it might reset the trap.
Or we might get locked in.
But this room didn't explode. Think.
Jesper's just calling out from bed. It doesn't look like it's exploded.
Can I make was it investigation or perception to see if there's anything in this room?
Well, investigation check.
Yes. I've yet to roll above a 10, guys.
You kind of look about. You don't see anything. There's like some papers kind of tossed about on that table that's near you, but other than that, you don't really see anything.
And I really can't get over where everyone's gathered.
Mm-hmm. And all the hands cast fireball at the same time.
You know, I'm not really good with magic stuff,
I'd like
so
to cast this kind of stuff.
I'm just gonna not touch anything. That sound good to everyone?
Probably best.
As I'm currently contemplating seeing what's...
Yeah, I like keep touching things.
All right. At this point, the hands kind of stop. And disappear. Your
Out of combat.
hand comes back, gives you a high five before it disappears as well.
Well, I've really got to hand it to this Satesh fella. He's got a great taste in traps.
Groan.
Jasper, what do you have? Put that thing down, it's dirty.
All right, everyone go ahead and roll investigation checks now that we're all in here.
Do I get another one?
Yeah. I'm just seeing people.
I don't like fantasy grounds.
Are not rolling good tonight. Except Jasper. He's doing great.
Couple good ones.
Oh, that works. All right, so the second highest was Tanya with the 26.
Cool.
That's the second highest.
Mm-hmm.
Jalal.
Mm-hmm. Tanya, you start fiddling around with some of the drawers, and you pull out a strange piece of clothing. It's like a small, long sweater with like 4 little holes in it.
Like, are the holes the head, the bottom, and the 2 arms?
Well, no, there's more than that. There's the top and the bottom, and then like 4 arms.
4 arms.
It
Okay.
looks like a sweater for like a small creature. It's like a very long sweater.
Anybody have any idea what would use this?
Someone that's
Let me
cold.
guess. It looks like something that's just the right size for, say, a weasel.
Yep.
Oh no! What the hell is that?
Jalal kind of looks over to and it's like, I think this is Def's room as he kind of like goes over towards the wardrobe over here. He holds out a bag. He's like, I think this is for you guys. He just kind of like sets it over between you and he hands it over to you, Ari. It's a backpack with a note that's written on it, like attached with a piece of string. It says, "Party gold, don't spend yourself."
Money.
It's all the
She
party gold he
chuckles and
absconded with
smiles.
it. You guys also do notice after a second, you kind of explore around. In one of the nightstands, you also find a small orb.
It's actually exactly what she was meant to look for. Who finds it?
I'll say the 4 of you find it together. You just kind of pull it out.
That's,
What do you want to do?
this is what I saw. That's holding vision.
I asked the skull if it knows what this is.
It says nothing.
Why, I gave it a noogie. You'll talk.
Nothing.
Jasper, put that down.
But it talked to me.
Yeah, do what your mother says.
See?
Tanya's gonna go over and inspect the skull.
Ah, my skull.
Looks like a skull that talks shit.
Would you like me to turn that into a drinking cup?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, knowing who that is, this is awful. Don't be mean to him.
So I'm gonna pick up the skull, get out my tools.
Should we stop that?
Tanya, put that down.
But why?
We're not desecrating the dead.
Again.
It's already been
Talk shit, get hit.
It talks. It's not dead.
Oh,
Let's put it down, both of you.
Tanya's
Get away
gonna
from there.
ask the skull, "Hey, do you mind if I turn you into a cup?" She's gonna use her hand to make the skull talk and say yes. Turn me into a cup.
Do it.
Do you mind if I bite your face off?
It'll be a fun cup.
Tanya. So Tanya's gonna look at. So what's your name, Mr. Skull?
Your mama.
Tanya.
So wait, orphans don't have mamas.
Tanya starts pulling out her smithing tools.
This is great.
I think that's gonna cut it. She's gonna take a cutter to the top of the skull.
Roll a dexterity check.
He's gonna bite you.
As you start tapping on the top of the skull, you watch as like where you engrave in starts to like flame with an engraved like flame written writing.
And what? Wait, so what I'm engraving is what it's turning to flame? Hmm.
How many people here know anything about this?
People who knew Deft would know that he has a habit of picking up skulls.
I know this, so I'm just trying to remember other than me and Ari.
I would just say because you have Max with you, Max would be like feeling bad vibes from this skull.
Ari's gonna walk over and take the skull away.
Sorry, Tanya.
Do I get to finish that before she takes it away?
You didn't have enough time.
Hey,
Do not touch anything.
You guys watch as the ball begins to glow.
So, I assume the orb. Out of curiosity, does this look like the orb of locate object?
No.
Or does this look like
the orb of locate
does it look
object
similar to
smaller.
like Leah's crystal?
More similar to that, yeah.
Ah.
You look into it, and
So
there's a
look
picture of there's a vision of Gronkum chasing Arborist around on fire, trying to put him out with his axe. And the rest of the old party is sitting around a campfire laughing, watching.
So just kind of stop and stare at it.
Deft isn't there, but the rest of the people who are in the other world are visible there.
That's not a very accurate picture.
Right.
No, where's Deft? Or when did this happen?
From your memory, this is not a real memory. Roll an Arcana check.
She's gonna, still staring at it, she's gonna hold the skull out to Leah. Is it Arcana?
Not a clue.
Why are
That
you giving
seems
me
about
this?
right.
I don't want this. I don't want to touch this. No, thank you.
I'll take hold of it.
Hey,
Huh.
that's my cousin.
Thank you. Someone with some balance.
I want to play with the skull.
I hold out my astral arms that are still active because I have 10 minutes of this. I'm going to use
Fair
it.
enough. Use it up.
Yeah, but Gronkum's
Gronkum's arm is off.
missing.
Gronkum's there. Wolfgart's there. Gronkum's arm is also still metal. And Airbus is alive.
I guess Deft, didn't actually see Gronkum when he got his arm back, huh?
Mm-mm.
Can I take a look at this thing
This
and try and
never-
figure it out?
Are you casting a spell or are you just doing Arcana?
I'm just doing Arcana.
Sure.
Gronkum
That is
got
a
his
different
arm
dice than what I
back
saw
and-
roll.
Yeah, I saw a 9, not a 19.
Lee, you look at this. It looks like almost like a scrying orb, but it's set to see an illusion.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, that is super fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
So you immediately gathered
Gronkum
this
got
is
his arm
probably
back.
Death's orb that Def's used to check in on you guys to make sure you've been okay while Def's been gone.
I'm gonna tell the party about that.
Oh, weird.
So it's looking at an illusion?
So that guy that came and like destroyed us. This is his room. Jasper's just catching up to that.
You were robotic for me. Could you repeat that?
Can you hear me guys? Hear me better now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jasper's just catching up to the idea that this is Def's room, so he was just asking.
Because he's only ever met Def in his current form.
Yeah, in his battle.
And you got sand all over his bed.
I didn't hear what the question
He got
was.
sand all over his bed. Oof. Defiled his skull.
I didn't hear what the question was, though.
I was asking if this was Def's room.
Yeah, it's Def's room. That's all he was asking.
That's all I was asking. Because Jasper's just catching up to that.
Yep.
Yeah. This is his room.
All right, so what are we doing now?
Well, it seems he's not in here.
Being in the corner.
I suppose we take what we want. Move on.
Can I have the skull?
Well, maybe. I'll look at the skull and say, what are we? What are you?
Hold a persuasion check.
Who?
You.
Oh. Persuasion. Another flat roll for me. Hey.
She says, careful. He is close. And it stops moving.
Well, apparently something's close. Here you go. I'll hand the skull to the person asking for it.
Fair enough.
Who is asking for?
I think Jason.
Jasper was asking for the skull.
Oh, Jasper. No, I'm not giving you the skull to you.
Make a great cup.
I promise I won't turn it into a cup.
It's a magical talking skull. Let's maybe not smash it.
You know, it's
It's
probably enchanted to insult people, because that's all it's done.
Oh, it can teach me how to better insult people.
I'll put the skull... Huh. Where'd you find this?
I'm just going to point out this is how we met Satesh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but a phoenix is also involved, and a dragon, so as long as we avoid those portions.
Yeah.
You walk into the next room, there's a phoenix and a dragon.
No.
Gosh darn it.
Only people that know this is how we got Satesh and our current situation is Ari, Theris, and Max, and none of them are telling the rest of the party members who are basically brand new to all of this that this is how we got Satesh.
Yeah.
Some of them have heard that story
It's
before, though.
old school to me.
Tanya and Leah have been around long enough to hear this story. Because Leah and Tanya have actually met Satesh. The other people have known them.
But I don't think anyone ever told us he was a skull.
Yeah, that
You would have got it.
Not been told. Really.
You've traveled with them for numerous weeks at this point.
Has it been numerous weeks?
Yep, you have the entire time in the Underdark and many other.
Wait, are you telling me all my Roth meat is now rotten?
You don't know. How much raw meat do you have left?
14 pounds?
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
I'm going to take a look at my Roth meat.
Roll a nature check. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Wait, what you got over there?
Tanya's making dinner, don't worry.
It's some Roth meat.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Would you like some?
Yeah, let's put it over that bonfire.
Sounds good. I give him I give him a pound of Roth meat to cook.
All right, you have a pound of raw meat.
I go and open up the door, and
You open up the door. The fire's out,
oh.
but the hands are gone.
Ooh. I ask Ari to give me another bonfire.
You nibble some of the raw meat while you wait for Ari.
I just start.
Now's not really the time to sit down for lunch.
Why would Deft have a talking skull?
Yeah,
Those are normally trophies, aren't they? That's why you take a skull.
Did that? Not really.
He seemed like a pretty crazy dude.
You more like to collect them.
Did Deft collect a lot of talking skulls?
No, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
You're discounting Scott.
Oh, I am.
You're trying to get this guy back?
Well, usually the ones that do talk aren't talking to start. We don't know whose this one is, but
Jason will ask the skull. So, who were you?
Doesn't say anything.
Dave came in it.
I'm gonna start moving on to the next room.
I was gonna follow.
Yeah.
Who currently has the skull?
You just walking?
I just tossed it on the bed. Here. Oh,
Jasper.
Should I knock this time?
I need you to roll a dexterity check, please.
Damn it. Damn it.
As you start walking out the door, you watch as the sand kind of shifts a little bit.
Oh, and it speeds me up to the door, and I just open it.
There's no door handle.
Damn it.
try
I
knocking.
take my axe and I ram it into the door.
I try to stop him.
I watch.
Grab the axe. You gotta slam into the door.
Can Tanya stop him?
How do you want to stop him?
I'm gonna grab the axe while he's trying to stop him from swinging it.
Roll an athletics check, but then also roll a dexterity check.
Oh.
So Tony manages to grab onto the axe, but roll a dexterity check.
Me?
No, for him. Oh. You watch as the sand starts moving more. Gather, you're probably being too loud.
Hey, shh. You need to be quiet. The sand is following us because of the noise. And don't just bash doors. Don't you remember last time that happened?
I didn't bash it, I opened it.
That one has a doorknob.
I'm gonna investigate the door.
Sure, roll an investigation check. There seems to be no opening mechanism, no knobs of any type.
Does it seem like it could be pushed open or lifted?
Certainly try.
Can I see if there's any? Did I also look for traps?
You didn't see any.
Anything magical about the store?
What spell are you using?
Can I check that too?
Just use Arcana.
You are not proficient with Arcana.
Yeah, yeah.
No, she's not.
Oh,
I am. I'm proficient.
Are you
with
proficient with Arcana?
We just what?
Sure.
All right.
I will allow this.
Storm rune gives me proficiency.
Okay.
You guys aren't sure. You could probably try to push it and see what it does. You're not sure how heavy it is, though, so unless you have some sort of way of moving something really heavy without a handle.
Did you guys? How long were we in the other room?
Probably like 30 minutes. Maybe 45.
Okay. All right, my arms are gone. The actual arms are gone then.
Can I detect magic?
Sure. Everything is magic.
Great.
You just said a lot of magic. Is there anything you want to specifically focus on?
On this door here.
That door, you focus on it. There's nothing magical about the door other than the fact that it's materialized by magic.
Okay. So it's
However,
not magic on top of magic, it's just magic.
The column right next to Sora is giving off an enchantment vibe. You can see like green energy kind of spewing out from inscriptions in it that you didn't see before on these columns.
Alright, that's not ideal.
Dispel that. Can I look at it and see if I can decipher it?
Is it just that column? Or is it all the columns?
What's the range on your detect magic?
Let me take a look. 30 feet.
Both columns.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see it, Jasper. She's using spells.
He only sees it because I'm magic. Get me some of that magic.
Soren, what are we looking for again?
Just Soren here.
Oh, my bad. Wrong blue guy. Jalal. I always think Soren's blue. I don't know why.
We're looking for a halfling.
Halfling. Right.
Anything else you find, it's all yours.
Tanya's gonna float 5 feet above the sand, over to the other doors.
Which way are you trying to walk?
I'm flying, not walking.
The minute you go over the sand, you get grabbed.
Even if I'm like 10 feet in the air.
Yep. They all go at you. They've just been hanging out.
Why would you do that?
You're grappled. We'll just go for that.
Are you good, Tanya? Do you need help?
Trying to make a new character.
I'm just gonna break free.
Not with 10 of them on you, or 8 of them on you, you're not going to. You're stuck. In fact, you're having a hard time starting to breathe.
Tanya is
Just
dead.
gonna roll this, see if she hears sounds, a large amount of sand shifting.
Oh yeah, it's hard to miss, because now everyone's kind of reacting to it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
wait, hold.
and run in there and help her.
Can I do two things? Can I move and use an act?
One at a time. Go back where you were. One time.
Can you move and use an action at the same time?
You can't move because you're restrained.
Yeah, by hands of sand, right?
8 of them. You can't see anything. You can't move.
Hands of sand, right?
Yeah.
Since Thunder Wave originates from my body, wouldn't that blow the hands of sand off me? And I could
do enough damage.
Is Thunderwave somatic?
Visual and somatic.
If you can't breathe, how are you gonna talk?
He's got enough air to do one, but then he won't have enough to do more.
Or breathe.
He had enough to spit out one spell.
Are your arms restrained?
Yeah, like she's like in
The
like a
question
little
is, are your arms restrained? She can't move her hands then to do somatic components.
I'd say you can get one off before you kind of get completely.
Yeah, I'll use Thunder Wave.
All right, so you don't need to roll a save. Just roll your damage dice. It's got to beat or match 20. They kind of watch it like explode out, but no Tanya.
Now we're in Giant's Might.
Initiative then?
Not yet.
How much does a single gold coin weigh?
I'd have to look it up.
Wait.
So your goal is to go
Fine,
Giant Smite,
carrying
grab
that
Tanya.
Ari is going to be.
Yeah, go Giant's Might. Just
Roll an athletics check at disadvantage because of how many of them there are.
do what one, sorry?
Let's just do it flat because you actually no, you don't get advantage unless you're raging.
On what?
Athletics check.
No, I get advantage on
For what?
Giant's Might.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. So roll flat.
Yeah, roll
You pull Tanya away very quickly.
my plan was to just keep running, basically grab her.
Yep. So you just start bolting.
So we're both. I was hoping, yeah, we made it over here.
If you make it over there, you're not going to have any places to go unless you pop a door.
That was my plan.
Sure. You're going for that one right there.
Keep running through.
How much can you lift?
A lot.
How much can you lift?
1,500 pounds. No,
Not enough. The door does not move.
Wait, sorry. Lift, push, drag, 15,000. No, 1,500. My bad.
Doesn't budge.
Ah, there's no
Big door too. It's door handle. There's like a big, like a pulling lever almost, like you'd have like on a sound wall or some shit. But it's fucking heavy.
Well, how much can Tanya lift,
Wait,
push,
so that
drag?
1,500 was based on my normal size.
Can I cast knock on their door?
All strength.
Can I help him with my 570?
If I were to
That
take
door
it
is
from him,
not magically locked. So as you cast knock, no effect.
It opens normally locked doors as
Knock
well.
works on non-magic locks.
It doesn't work on mechanisms.
Does it not? Okay.
Can I investigate the door for the
No,
mechanism?
it's a lock is a mechanism. It
You
does
can
not work on things like portcullises and that kind of stuff. If the door has to be opened that method.
It's a
as well.
5,000-pound door.
Tanya, enlarge me.
Even enlarged.
What happened out here?
Oh, there's still hands too. Like I wouldn't recommend walking outside, or you're all gonna get grabbed into the pit. This is just them right now because they still have hands after them.
She ran out after hearing loud explosions.
Yeah, the kid flew over the sand.
You just see a 15-foot tall Jasper like yeah, and then run over to this door like yeah. Tanya, investigation check. Nothing. How much can you lift?
570.
Not enough.
Where's this door?
They're on the opposite side. What are you doing? The hands are a bit slower, but they're still coming after you.
Let's go to the door above, up north.
The higher door? Okay, we sprint to the higher door.
All right, that one.
Leanne, we need to get them back over here.
Say again?
We
Door
need to get them back over here.
Was that the door opening up?
Mhm.
Gonna go inside.
I think we might want to go over there.
Stop.
The hands are all active in the middle right now.
It's
You'd have to
over
go around.
What are we seeing here?
Or wait for them to deactivate again. Looks like a nice room.
Are the hands like reaching towards us, or are they?
Oh yeah,
just
they're gonna come for
facing
you too.
towards,
Anything they can see in this room, they're gonna go for. The majority of them are after them.
I'll back
They
up
ran
into
across
the
the
door.
sand.
Sorry, back into the room.
Yep.
I'm gonna search this room for pretty much anything.
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Already did.
The piano in that one.
You look around. Looks like, from what you can tell, it's like a smaller to medium humanoid that probably lives in this room. You don't really find anything interesting. You check the pot next to the bed. You get that's where he pees at night. But other than that, you don't really find anything of great note.
Is the piano out of tune?
Are you proficient in playing the piano?
Hell no.
You have no idea. Jasper.
Yeah.
Look around. You play with the armor. You put the bear pelt over your head. You don't really find anything other than that.
I was going to ask if that would be wearable.
Not for long term, but you can totally play dress up with it. You are able to find a quilling ink in that room for Ari.
She'll start, or she'll flip the note over and start writing on the back of it.
The one that used to be attached to the bag of gold.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Bag of gold that's now in Jason's backpack.
How much gold was in that thing again? Like 20,000?
18,400.
No, it's been depleted since then.
Oh, that's right.
I have to check it on the other server. It's in
Still
depth character.
kind of a lot. I didn't spend that much of it.
You don't spend that money. You have your own.
I somehow picked someone else up.
What you guys doing? So you write a note. What are you doing with the note?
Once she's
in the skull's
written a
mouth.
note, she'll kind of fold it with standing up by itself and set it on this. Is this like a ceiling high wardrobe, or is this like waist high? How tall is this?
No, the wardrobe's probably like 8 feet tall.
You could put it on the nightstand
Okay,
that the skull was on,
no.
next to the bed.
Yeah, she'll set it on the nightstand.
Okay.
Were these the only 4 doors other than the ones at the top?
There's
There's 4 side doors and a top and bottom door.
I'm gonna look out the door. Are those hands still there?
For the moment, they look like they're still kind of settling back down in, but you do see sand still moving about.
Want to make a run for that bottom door?
Gonna look at Jess and say, maybe we let them settle down and then quietly go out there?
Alright. We could do it your way.
Does Jasper even know the meaning of quiet?
No, he's gonna mess this up.
What?
Yeah. Look at that sand over there. It's moving.
That is what's on the note.
Gotcha. Oh dear. Super stealthy. Stealthiest group ever.
You guys are so bad.
King,
Is hiding behind the couch.
Okay, I'm gonna use this deck.
So when it looks like they settled down, I'm gonna start walking out of the door.
The minute you start walking out the door on the gravel, you watch as like 3 things move around the sand.
I go back in the door. I go back in the door because obviously we just stopped for today.
Yeah, you guys are kind of like stuck across these rooms, just like shit. It's like in Tremors when they get stuck on the roof.
Yep.
I want to just pick Tanya up and run to the bottom stairs. Bottom door.
To the bottom one? That's a big door. That's like a massive gate.
It might be unlocked.
I won't stop if you want to do it.
So, any idea how these things are finding people? Does Tanya have any idea?
Roll intelligence check. Probably by some form of magic.
Do I have an idea whether they have to be actually visible or it's like they can see invisibility?
That you don't. Probably the person with the best idea at the moment would be Leah, from being able to understand the columns that Leah has seen.
Ethan, can I place
What type
a
of
unit
magic were
on a
they
place
again?
where there's
Enchantment.
Could I try and draw a conclusion from that?
Roll an intelligence check.
Use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Go for it. You just don't really put it together. You know that they have some sort of impact.
Move the unit.
With
And
with Tanya's experience, because of her being an artificer and basically enchanting stuff, would you have any idea of how to disable the enchantment?
This kind of it, not on this level. These are massive. You potentially destroy it.
Yes.
How many hands are there?
There were 8.
I'm gonna
And 8 pillars.
I'm gonna shoot a pillar with Eldritch Blast.
Sure, so you're gonna pop out from the door?
I'll be at the doorway.
Sure. Roll 3 bless. Miss. 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 So you watch this Tanya's like, I have an idea. Eldritch Blast tends to work better than Scorching Ray. And it doesn't take a spell slot. But as you watch these kind of blast out, you watch as they kind of impact into the columns but do no damage. As you watch all of them kind of just like flash a bright green, and you see a large amount of sand begin to swirl in the middle.
I'm going back in the room. And I'm gonna look at Jasper. I think I pissed it off.
You see a giant.
You could have just ran.
Oh, button. Why is that do? Oh,
Oh, he looks friendly.
yeah, hold on. Stop playing with my guy.
Oh.
Oh, he's ugly.
As you watch a giant sand elemental appear.
Howdy ho!
And that's where we'll pause for tonight.
Oh boy.
Hello, everybody.
You guys sure look angry now.
Y'all gonna be my new friend.
I was checking the sturdiness of this wall down here.
Y'all sure do smell like flowers.
His situation's going to shit.
Yeah,
You all
yeah,
look like
sure
you're getting
does.
pretty nutty.
Oddly enough, we've had much shittier situations.
All right.
I like that, Artha. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Giant sand element.
Someone shot a column and missed 3 times, and now there's a big sand elemental.
It's Tanya's fault.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why is it always Tanya's
Well,
fault?
You thought I was.
Because Deft isn't here.
You
I
trash.
guess if we're gonna go out, we're gonna.
Respect my skull. This is what you deserve.
I found
Harsh. So
You got
harsh.
in my
Well-
bed.
You don't know how hard Deft worked for that skull.
I'm gonna burn that bed now.
Wait.
You want to burn the bed?
Oh no, they won't see that.
No, it's over. We can't burn the bed.
I'll give you enough time to try to burn Nicodemus's bed if you want.
Oh, is that Nicodemus's room?
Yeah.
I knew it. That's why there's nothing in here. 4.
You've closed.
Oh, tiny. Been on my
Well,
finger.
Maybe they just need better
if we're
investigation.
gonna go out there, we might have. Wait, you said it's an elemental?
Yeah, we're already paused. We're stopping for the night. But I'll let Dark roll. Yeah, roll.
I'm good. I'm not gonna burn an innocent person's bedroom.
Aww.
Okay, I'm done for the night. These dice have gone sour.
Yeah, welcome to my entire night.
We are not rolling good today.